Hi guys, today we're doing a fantastic video on how to prepare Nigerian pepper soup with assorted meat. Okay, here I've got my beef, I've got turkey, I've got cow tripe called shaki, and I've got bokoto here called cow foot. Okay, and here I've got my chicken seasoning. Here I've got chili called atagigo in Yoruba, and I've got mixed herbs. I've got my salt, I've got my knorr cubes, I've got onions, and a chopping board knife, and this one here is my pepper soup spice. This basically is the core ingredient, you know, to make this happen. What I'm going to say very quickly about this is you can easily get this or similar product that has similar content from any from your local African store. So it's definitely not hard to find. So this one I'll show you later on how to mix it, the relevant quantity depending on what you're cooking. Right, I've got my assorted meat now because we need to boil them first before we can carry on making the pepper soup. So in here I've got the beef, the turkey, and the cow tripe, which is the shaki. And in here, in the second pot here, I've got the cow foot here, which is the bokoto. So I'm just going to add the necessary ingredients. Got my mixed herbs. Make sure you add reasonable amount based on the quantity of meat you're boiling. And then I'll add my chicken seasoning. And a bit more. Got my knorr cubes. And then we'll add onions. I'll add a bit of salt. Right, I'm going to add some salt into the cow foot as well. And that's it. We'll leave that on fire to get properly done. The thing with cow foot, bokoto, they're quite known to be a bit stubborn when it comes to boiling them. So what you need to do is just make sure you constantly checking the water level, and if it's gone down and the cow foot is not soft enough for you to chew in your mouth, add a bit more water until you're satisfied. And then this, within half an hour, 35 minutes, it should be ready. The assorted meat is fully cooked. I've got them in the container here. So the next step now is to dice them into small chunks or reasonably sized chunks as you based on your preferences really. So I'm going to start off with a cow foot. This is the beef. Right guys, in here I've got the meat stock, right, which is called omiero in Yoruba. So this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and pour it. This is from the boiled assorted meat, okay, which is the turkey, the beef, and the shaki, which is a cow tripe. So I'm going to pour this. I've got an empty pot here now, and I've got a sieve called asse sitting across on top of it. So I'm going to pour this stock through it just for us to get smooth water and get rid of any solid content. you can see. The sieve helps us to get a clean content which is in the pot, and then get rid of every unnecessary particles in here, as you can see. So there you go. So what we need is what's in the pot now. Right, I'm gonna add a bit of water. If you look in my container here, just a little bit, so we can increase the quantity of what we've got in here. That's it. You just get a little bit of quantity. So I'll add that, and this is some chili pepper. Can you see, just reasonable quantity, atagigo, and then you put that in. And right, so we got the pepper soup spice here. Okay, it's very important for you to bear in mind that excessive usage of this content will end up messing up the final product. So make sure that you put reasonable amount. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoonful, and then about half of the tablespoon, so something like this. Okay, so that should be alright. Then remember earlier when I showed you, this is what the diced meat would look like. Okay, they're all fully diced, or they're assorted meat, so I'm going to pour them in there now. Look at that, man, that looks beautiful. So we'll leave that to cook for around about 10 minutes. Leave, you turn up the heat of your cooker or whatever you're cooking on. Leave it on to full blast and let it get done for about 10 minutes, and you come back to check it. In about 10 minutes it should be ready actually. There you go, guys. It's fully done. I'm just gonna move it aside. This is how you make Nigerian pepper soup with assorted meat. There you go. Look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. So this is what the water looks like. Okay. So this is ready for consumption. I cannot wait, man, to dive into this pot, man. This is beautiful. Please feel free to leave your comments below, leave your feedback. Okay, as I said, pepper soup can be done in various ways. There are several things you can add to it, but this is my approach to it. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If like my videos, and got any comments, any feedback, any suggestions. Is there any video you'd like us to do? You know what I mean? Just let me know. Thank you. Bye bye.